was the biggest difference for you in the fourth quarter of this time?
They're a really good team, and they do what they do really well. And Steph Curry is a hell of a basketball player. The shots that he was making weren't easy shots, but they know how to create them, and then obviously he's got the skill set to make them. Draymond and him have an unbelievable synergy, and they know how to take advantage of every little thing. And Draymond knows how to get him open. He knows how to hold. He knows how to move just enough to make you hesitant to come over the top of the screen. And he knows by reputation he can get away with it. So they're really good, and I think that was the difference in the fourth quarter.
Defensively, did they do anything different, or do you think that's all different?
I mean, it's a lot of switching, and in those switches, we have to continue to move and continue to be aggressive. I thought, we didn't get enough in the paint in that quarter. There was a lot of jumps. That's my responsibility to help our guys figure that out, and we'll continue to work on it and continue to get better at it.
Pre-game, you talked about confidence, players having confidence. For a guy like Wade, what does it say that he was able to go out and play his confidence for this tonight?
I mean, it's again, I I sound like a broken record, but it's the nature of this group. Like, that's what they do, and I got to give our guys a ton of credit. Again, there's a lot of reasons why we didn't have to compete tonight, but our guys didn't find it. Like, they went out and gave us what they had, and we're asking a lot of them right now, and we're aware of that. But they don't let us down. They don't disappoint us. They came and gave their best effort tonight.
Counselors of the Athletic, maybe going off of that, did you like the shots that you guys were getting in the fourth quarter?
I thought we could have been more aggressive to the rim. I thought we could have created a little more leverage if we attacked the paint a little bit more. Again, I thought we had some open ones, but I thought, again, give them credit. They're the best team in the league right now for a reason. I thought they did a good job of shutting the paint down on us and forcing us into tougher shots. But can't knock anything what they did. They got it done in the fourth.
And then the other day you mentioned, obviously, with this through the stretch, guys stepping up and Darius being one of those, especially offensively, for him to have 25 points tonight and for him to look like he had this will, like a will to win that game. What did you just see from him and just his aggressiveness, I guess, especially late?
I mean, he was trying to get done, and he knows, and we watched tonight, like, that's what the great ones do. They carry you down the stretch. And I thought he did a phenomenal job of leading us, carrying us, and trying to help us get it done.
And then, just with Kevin and Ed out there as well, just giving you some depth to your front court. We talked about it yesterday as well, but what did you just see as a continuation from yesterday, and especially through those first three quarters, being able to be as active as they were?
Well, they're veteran bigs who understand the game. They don't overcomplicate the game. They keep it simple. They know exactly who they are, and they know how they can impact the game and impact winning. And I thought they did a good job of going out and just doing that.
I know it's a loss. How nice is it the last 2 nights to have Kevin back? Just what he's helped you guys do off the bench?
Yeah, he gives you, a steadiness. He brings that gravity of how teams have to guard him and stay out in space and open up the floor for other people. So it's great to have him back. And again, we've just got to work to get all our guys back. And I think, this 3 days here is going to be really big for us.
Evan Damerell, Facebook News. Despite Steph dropping 40 tonight, JB, how pleased were you with Isaac's defensive efforts on him?
I think Isaac competes every single night on every single person. He makes things difficult. When you're guarding a guy like that, it's not a one-man job, though. Like, you got to have help. And, what they're so good at is they make you pay when you help. And he's an unselfish player, even though you look up and he's got 40. He makes the right assist at the right time that makes everybody hesitant to help. So again, that's where we aim to be. They're the mode of the way the game should be played in my mind, and we're working our way towards that.
I just have a quick one. We talked about obviously throughout the earlier part of the season about turnovers. You had 6 in that fourth quarter, but I guess when you look at the way that you were protecting the ball for a majority of the game, did you see in that quarter a shift in like trying to do something more than I guess like that led to a turnover? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think they turned their pressure up, and I thought we did play in some small spaces at times. And they do a good job. They're the number 1 ranked defense in the league for a reason. So again, give them credit. They turned it up in the fourth quarter and came out with the win.
Last one, Matt.
Matt Robinson, 92.3 The Fan. Coach, coming off of a game like this, obviously it wasn't a result that you're looking for, but how does it feel with the way that these guys played against a team like Golden State going into this kind of rest period over the next couple of days before next week?
I mean, again, we're not a moral victory team, but we take pride in the character of our guys, and they showed their character tonight, who they are. Obviously shorthanded and undermanned. They went out and competed, put themselves in position, to be a good team. And again, just the difference in the fourth quarter, obviously gave them the W.
Thank you.
You can ask whatever you don't mind.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. If you've been asked this, I apologize. But when you have a game like that and you leave with a loss, when you leave by more than 30 minutes, what's the message to the guys after the game?
To be honest with you, we just brought it in, and we'll take advantage of these next 3 days to get better. My pride in this group, can't be spoken or measured. I admire the way that they scrap and they compete, and the way they do it together. And today was just another showing of that. To be as shorthanded as we were, we don't make excuses. Like back to back, we could have given all the reasons in the world why we shouldn't have competed tonight, but they did. So I won't take that from them because of the result. And what we do is just continue to get better and find ways to get better. And against a really good team and a really good defensive team, how do we improve in those moments when we need to? And that's on me. That's my responsibility to help the guys.
Did you sense after the way that Darius started in the first half, especially, that Golden State made some adjustments and changed some things on how they were attacking him when he was on offense, they were on defense?
Yeah, I think they sent more bodies to him because of what he's capable of. And, they were putting a crowd in front of him, more aggressively. You saw him tilting the floor to where he was, pick and roll. They would put 2 guys on him more, and keep the guys on him. And, so again, they're a good defensive team. They're a really good basketball team all around. And, they're well coached, and they made their adjustments. And, again, these are learning lessons for all of us, myself included, and we figure out how to get better moving forward.
Thank you.